Hey, I'm Justyblox and we're back in Creatures of Sonaria, and today we're going to be checking out the remodel of Beezu. Beezu, yes, that's how it's pronounced. They've also released another creature, which is Celeritas, which if we go to buy creatures is in the very last gacha. We need 2 more kills and then we can spin it, and hopefully we stand a chance of getting it. There is a lot of creatures in there, but there is a few we don't have anyway, so that's not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. But before we do that, at the end of the last episode, I said for every 100 likes that video got, I would give away 1 Aeries. Well, it only just got over 100 likes. It didn't make it to 200, only 100, which means we're going to give away 1 Aeries. Now, if you want a chance of entering to win that Aeries, it is very simple. You hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and during this video, at some point, there will be a word that flashes up on screen. That word is the word you need to win. Once you know what that word is, put your username in the comments below, and when I contact you, if you are picked and I contact you, and if you know that word, you've won. It's as simple as that. Anyone who puts the word in the comments below, the comment will be removed and you won't be entered into the draw. I'm just letting you know. So yeah, don't put the word, put your username, and just remember what the word is in case I contact you. So let's go and find our new look bee. Where are you? There you are. Now in we saw this a while back, the drawings for it, and it looks really fuzzy. And I'm hoping they've managed to pull off the fuzziness. It looks very different from the old one. Lack of eyes for a start. I'm sure the old one had massive eyes. I'm sure it did. Beezu are intelligent and social creatures that live nocturnally among massive hives, consisting of thousands of their own relatives. Their sting warrants a deadly paralyzing toxin. Ooh, that sounds scary. That can prove fatal if even the largest unarmored creatures anger a swarm. Well, I suppose if you angered a swarm, you get multiple stings, so added up, it would come in quite useful. Typically, Beezus live among a queen. However, legends say somewhere out there is Sonaria's prairies that a king Beezu resides within a hive named Barry. What? So apparently there's a king out there somewhere. I really want there to be a king model that like, you know when you get the glimmer, imagine if there was a 1% chance you got a king model. That would be amazing. That would be so good. Why is that not a thing? And if it is a thing, I need to know that it's a thing. Why is the hive named Barry? Not entirely sure, but let's have a proper look at this model. Look at it. I can already tell from the tail, it looks lovely. So they've managed to sort of get some fuzziness about it. Oh no, look at the front. That's really good. That looks lovely. Oh, I like it. Really nicely modelled. Not entirely sewed on the feet. They look a bit unsuitable for walking around on. But apart from that, lovely. Again, wing texture. I know that like they're limited to whatever sort of materials Roblox has, but not my favourite. Is it like a marble effect, do we think? Apart from that though, the model is beautifully done. Lots of detail. Really nice detail. Like even these pads on the hands, just beautifully done. Lovely. Well, as always, I'm going to come up with 3 colour schemes, which, looking at the palette, may not be the easiest. We've got lots of yellows and yellow tones down there, but I'm sure I'll manage. 3 colour schemes is what we're aiming for. Yes, it's a bee, so you'd expect yellow and black, so I'm probably going to avoid that and try and come up with something different. Whilst I'm doing that, why not hit that like button? If you haven't done already, please subscribe. It does help the channel. So this is skin number 1. Do you know, this was actually more fun than I was expecting it to be. I was looking at the palette beforehand going, oh, that's a lot of yellows. But we got quite a nice mix. This skin's called the Blind Plains Beezu. Right, I can't put Beezu because it blocks it out. So, yeah, imagine this sort of flying around the savannah plains, that sort of environment. So we've almost got like very lionish colours going on. Actually, we've got a big cat theme, in all fairness. If we look at the other two skins, you'll see what I mean. But yeah, so lots of different browns and yellows, very golden. You can imagine this on those dried out yellow grasslands. It would sort of blend in quite nicely. And the reason it's blind is because it's got completely white eyes. It's not actually blind, but it appears blind. So yeah, that's that one. The next two I'm really torn between which is my favourite. First off, we'll start with the black-tipped cave fox. Now, the wing is going to be wrong because it seems to just mess up, look. See, it's kept it. Imagine that wing as this wing, because even if I go out and come back in, it doesn't seem to fix the problem. But I really like this. The black-tipped cave fox. You can imagine this flying through the caves towards you, and the white would be really striking. I love the tongue colour. That's not a colour on my palette, though. Which is one thing that does annoy me when they add colours that aren't on the palette. If we have to use the palette, so should they. Look at that, though. Yeah, I really like this, but I'm sort of leaning more towards the jungle glider, and this is where the big cat themes come in. Yeah, we've gone tiger. Look at this thing. It looks amazing. I love all the different shades of orange we've got going on here. Not too much. It doesn't feel like there's too much orange, but you've got these lighter oranges running underneath and sort of flicking through the top, but then you've got this very darker pelt across the top. And we haven't gone complete black. If you look at the wings, they're very black. But the body looked too black, so we've gone for a grey and darkened it down, and it just brings out the detail a lot more. Like, if you go completely jet black, you lose a lot of the detail in this fur. So I really like the idea of the dark grey instead. Little tip for you. But yeah, look at that. And it like the two oranges bring out the detail on the face and everything. I really like this one. But I'm torn. I'm torn. Let me know in the comments below which is your favourite. Is it the black-tipped cave fox, the blind plains Beezu? Yeah, Beezu. Or the jungle glider? Which is your favourite? I think we may play as the jungle glider. Maybe. No, I quite like that. We're going to play... I'm going black-tipped cave fox. I've changed my mind at the last minute. What's the difference between male and females? So, females have this fur on its tail. Males don't, right? Oh, I don't like it without the fur. Okay. And males have bigger teeth. Yeah, males have much bigger teeth, but no fur. Females have smaller teeth and fur. I think I'm going to go smaller teeth and fur. Especially with this design. I am going to fix the wing before we jump in, though. Oh, it's so cute. Look at it. It looks a little out of place in the desert. You can imagine the plains one would have fitted in a lot better. It seems in a hurry all this. I love the bobbin tail. Look at it. It seems a bit quick, but I like it. It's like la 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 la. Almost like a busybody. That's what it feels like. Oh, and the flying animation is lovely. Oh, no. Wait, I was too busy looking at my animation. Love the movement of the tail. Really, like, if you move slowly, it works lovely. Really nice. I like it. Let's land here. Let's get a proper look at the model. In-game. Can you look at me, please? Its eyes are even sort of like that. Yeah, not interested. It does look like its eyelids are down, so it's going, yeah, not interested. Bored now. Look at it. It's actually really cute. It's almost, oh my God, that was quick. Wow. Okay, we've aged up. This is not going to be a long video. This thing ages so quickly, too quickly in my opinion. We didn't even have time to enjoy it as a baby. Like, they say these things live in hives. There must be adults popping into adulthood. Babies popping into adulthood all the time, just constantly. Love the Beetlejuice ears we got going there. Don't say that 3 times. See, lovely. Really nice. I love the flying animation. That is my favourite. It just feels so natural. We are a fruit eater. I say fruit. We're a vegetarian, but I'm going to go fruit eater, so which I think suits it. Nectar, fruit, maybe some giant flowers. Not being funny, we've got a flower cove. Surely that would be the ideal food for a bee-like creature. You would think. I'm just saying, it's there. Why not use it? Are you going to eat it? Eat it. Eat the giant fruit. Wow, you ate all of those. They are massive. Have a donut. Oh, never mind. We're fully grown again. Like, seriously, this video is like 2 minutes long. I know it's a tier 1, but that's far too quick. You do not get the time to enjoy each layer. I really like this model though. I love the face. He looks a bit sort of knowledgeable now he's a bit older. It's just lovely. I think I really enjoyed the old model, if I'm honest, but even more so now. Look, the eating animation is beautifully done. Let's have a look at the drinking animation. I never really check out the eating and drinking animations, and I should, because they have different, right? I'm sure they do. Right, so water. Drink. Yeah, look at that. Really nice. Drink again? No, can't see it again. Only once, I'm afraid. It almost feels... The animation, the wings and how it takes off and lands. Like, watch, when it takes off. It reminds me a bit of an owl. Oh, we should probably avoid that. Ah, you're fully grown. Become an elder. Why not? Bosh. We are now a giant elder bee. And I've made the tail slightly red, if you noticed. Because I feel like red is a warning colour. And this creature doesn't want to attack other creatures, but it would like to warn you that if you do, you're going to get stung. There we go. Grab some food. Lovely. Let's have a proper look at all the animations. So, the lion animation. Do you know what? It doesn't look like a dead wasp on the windowsill, which I was expecting it to. I actually really like how it's... Please go away. Leave me alone. Run away. Run away. See, the animation works much nicer. It's running and walking. Now he's bigger and he's a bit slower. This thing's following me. Go away. I haven't had issues with tornadoes in so long. Glide, please. Do you glide? Wait, is your gliding still moving your wings? Yeah. Okay. So that's gliding even though it looks like it's flying. Not entirely sure that's gliding. But I'm going to take it because it looks nice. And this thing's still following me. Okay, we'll do the animations once this thing leaves me alone. Literally chased me halfway across the map. I feel the tornado should have its own mind and shouldn't chase people. It's a bit odd that it follows people. Does it have a consciousness? Is it secretly a creature? If so, can we all play as it? Anyway, where were we? We were looking at the lion animation, which I really like. I like how its ears are out, and flying creatures aren't always the easiest to animate led down. You always tend to think of, like, tuck your wings in, sit down like a pigeon, but all of them can't lie down like that, surely. Let's have a look what you look like sat down. Of course it's getting dark. Of course. Oh, is this sat down? So sat down is almost like perched, like a bird, like I'd expect it to be, actually. We seem to be pink now, right? Why have we gone purple? Why? We're definitely pink. We've got a bizarre colour. I'm presuming that's something to do with nighttime. Oh, it's gone now. I was going to say I really enjoy those colours. Now we're back to grey and white, sadly. The sun is up. We're over by this area, which looks amazing. How have I never seen this area? Look, you can fly right down here. You can imagine a lot of nesting creatures all sat on these little platforms all the way around. I could just picture that now. No, go up there. No? Alright, don't go up there. But like you've got this little water area, it's all built in around you. I just think that's lovely. Imagine like all like birds, bird-like creatures, all sort of nesting around the edges and that. That would be amazing. And you've got these little hot spring baths and things like that. Just beautiful. Takes ages for its stamina to go up. Ages. This is where I nest now. I live here. Oh. Okay, what we're doing. So we want to look at the aggro. I'm guessing it's going to... Oh, I love that. The tail coming underneath going, yeah, come on then. Come on, look what I got. Yeah, I'll give you some of this. Beautiful. And... Okay. Not the lowest. Very respectful. Almost like he's going, I will bow to you, but I'm not going any lower than this. This is sort of my half bow. I will not go lower. Do you know the only thing... I don't even mind the wing texture anymore. The only thing I'm not sure on is the feet. They're a bit odd. They're very small and dainty. Dainty little feet. Oh, he's got a little wobble actually. When he walks, like if you look at it, he wobbles from one foot to the other. Do, 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 do. I could do a soundtrack for every creature. Oh, an animation. Let's check that one out. Okay. That almost looks like he's settling down to nest, actually, to roost. Almost. Its head going into the ground's a bit odd. But I like it. It works. Now we should see what this thing sounds like. So, I'm going to try and not talk over them, as someone pointed out. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. And number 4. There we go. I hope I did that better. Normally I talk over them, which I understand. So hopefully that worked. I like this creature. If you want to pop on, have a quick sort of fly around and a bit of fun and you haven't got long, this is the ideal creature because you can grow this in seconds, literally. You saw how quickly this thing grew. It grew in no time. I've been flying around trying to find tokens. I'm on my private server. If you've never been on it, there is a link in the description below. There was one person on when I joined. I think there's still only one person on. So, like, it's not a busy server. If you want a quiet server to chill out in, come join my server. Look at this. See, you could come here, look. These red flowers would be ideal. Prime example. They're on the ground. You could make, like, something to go in the middle, like a nectar, and then you could just come here and eat them. And that would work for, like, butterfly creatures and all sorts of different creatures, right? Anything you would think, oh, these would be ideal as well, like the nectar in the middle. If we could land on the petal and then eat. I just think it's lovely they've added the food in. It's not my favourite way of doing it because you've got lots of different varieties, but they all grow together, which is, in my opinion, a little odd, and I can eat any of them. It doesn't matter which one I eat. In the future, that may change. They may go, well, this creature can eat that fruit, that creature. But if they're all spawning together anyway, it doesn't make much difference. But I just feel like the plants in the flower cove are almost begging for this bee to come and pollinate them. Yes, that's what I'm going with. I think we've had a good look at this creature. If you like the look of it, go and check it out. And until next time, I'll see you again.